My son sat me down on a Sunday evening. The TV was off, which should have told me something. He had his hands in his lap and he wouldn't look at me directly. He said, "Dad, I need to tell you something." And then he told me he was gay. I have replayed what happened next 1,000 times. I wish I could tell you I hugged him. I wish I could tell you I said exactly the right thing. Instead, I went quiet. A long, terrible quiet. And then I said words shaped by every fear and belief I had carried for 40 years. Words that had nothing to do with my son and everything to do with my own confusion. He went to bed that night believing his father didn't love him anymore. I know this because 3 weeks later, after he stopped eating dinner with us and started locking his bedroom door, his mother sat me down and told me exactly what he had said to her the night I failed him. "I think Dad wishes I was someone else." That sentence took something out of me that I haven't fully recovered because the truth is, I didn't wish he was someone else. I was scared. Scared of things I didn't understand. Scared of what his life might look like. Scared of what it meant for everything I thought I knew. But fear and love got tangled up that night, and my son only felt the fear. I went to his room the next morning. He opened the door 2 inches and looked at me like someone waiting to be heard again. I said, "I was wrong." What I said, how I reacted, it was wrong. And you deserved so much better from me in that moment. He didn't answer. He just looked at me. "I'm not going anywhere," I said. "And I'm going to spend as long as it takes proving that to you." He closed the door. I stood in the hallway and I let him. Rebuilding trust with a teenager you have wounded is not a single conversation. It is 100 small moments, showing up, not pushing. Being present without demanding a response. Learning to listen to silence without filling it with your own discomfort. I read everything I could find. I talked to people I never expected to talk to. I examined beliefs I had never once questioned. And slowly, very slowly, my son started leaving his bedroom door open again. The first time he laughed at one of my jokes after everything, I had to excuse myself to the kitchen. He is 17 now. Last month, he introduced me to his best friend, and the way he said this is my dad. Easy, unguarded, proud, told me we had crossed back over a line. I was terrified we had permanently crossed the wrong way. I will never get that Sunday night back. I couldn't unsay what I said or undo the weeks he spent behind a locked door, wondering if his own father could still love him. But I can tell other parents who are standing in that same hallway right now, your child is not asking you to understand everything immediately. They are asking you to choose them anyway. Choose them every single time. Even when you are confused. Even when you are scared. Even when you need time to learn. Just never let them go to bed believing they are not enough for you. Follow Doprinting for the family stories that are difficult to tell and impossible to forget.